I've been looking at these schematics a long time. The lines don't lie. If you widen the perimeter, you thin the flaw. It's just geometry. I look at the ledger like a CAD file, looking for the load-bearing walls in the pile. But the 2027 draft is just a hollow frame, a monument to the perimeter, forget the name. We're stripping the copper out the walls of the nursery, the gold plate, the hilt of a sword we haven't drawn yet. Tehran is the ghost on the screen, the static in the distance, but the hunger in the hallway is a load-bearing silence. It's a structural failure, a flaw in the design. When you value the border more than the spine. Steel for the frontier, salt for the home, building the wall while we're burning the Rome. The frontier is a mouth that never gets its fill. It eats the room, it eats the child, it eats the will. Trading our future to pay off a debt, to a war that never ends, and a peace we never planned. I've seen this layout in the history books, empires stretching till the foundation shakes and cooks. Rome forgot its farmers to pay the legions at the gate, until the city was a hollow shell under its own weight. The British spent the half to keep the map painted red, until the fire went out and the cold took the bed. A budget isn't a ledger, it's a confession of what you love, and he's choosing the hawk over the olive and the dove. You can't defend a house that's empty of care. You can't protect a ghost, there's nobody there. Steel for the frontier, salt for the home, building the wall while we're burning the Rome. The frontier is a mouth that never gets its fill. It eats the room, it eats the child, it eats the will. Trading our future to pay off a debt, to a war that never ends, and a peace we never planned. My grandfather told me, you build from the dirt up. You check the footing before you raise the roof. If the footing is soft, the whole thing is a lie. The men who wanna be kings always look at the horizon, because they can't bear to look at the hunger in the room. The geometry doesn't lie. A nation that won't mind its children has already lost the war. 12 years from now, when the dust settles in the Gulf and the hangars are empty and the sand reclaims the steel, who's going to explain the missing decade to the ones who grew up small? That the social fabric was unspooled to make a shroud for a neighbor. He's reinforcing the fence while the house is on fire, trading the legacy of the many for the reach of the empire. Shift the weight back, look at the lines. If the building falls, it's because you designed it to. Check the measurements. The math is cold. The house is empty. The frontier